It's this idea that patients have gotten in their heads that doctors are in cahoots with pharmaceutical companies, and maybe some are. And I know back in the day that was much more common. There have been many laws placed over the last several years that have thankfully limited that. But now, myself and every other doctor I've ever worked with is pretty much just working independently and has no obligation to pharmaceutical companies. And a lot of people say, well, yeah, but you guys still get a free sandwich or lunch. That's got to be worth something. But let me explain what a free lunch from a pharmaceutical company is. And I think it's a great talking point. So my time as a doctor is valuable. I have a very busy day. Many days I don't get to use the bathroom. I don't get time to eat lunch. And if a company wants to pitch a new formula or medication or something to me, then my attention's valuable and they have to give me something for that time and attention. Why would I take time out of my busy, hectic, crazy day to sit and listen to a pitch from someone when I could be eating lunch, seeing another patient, doing anything else more important? So to basically give me something or some incentive to listen, talk to them, say, listen, we can't pay you, we can't give anything, that's not allowed, but listen, we'll get you a sandwich, lunch is on us, why don't you eat and just listen to what we have to say while you eat. If you can do that, that's great. And patients might say, well, that's bad too, but here's the thing, this is how most of these meetings go. We get the sandwich, we get the lunch, they get the little pitch about their new formula or drug, the benefits, the risks, whether it could help our patients or not. They answer questions that we have about it, and then there's zero obligation after. They'll say, hey, we'd love if you would, share this and use it with your patients, but totally up to you. If you have any questions, let us know, and they leave. And we never hear from them again. And I have zero obligation to use whatever they pitch to me, and even if I do use it, I don't get anything, nothing. I could use what they're telling me to use, or I could not use it, and nothing happens or changes. So I have no incentive other than the fact that I might actually believe the thing that they pitched is generally good for my patients. And this is where it's actually helpful. There are a lot of new formulas, new medications, new vaccines, new things coming out that are genuinely good for patients. And doctors like myself may not be informed about them. Patients certainly are not. And going to these lunches or having these lunches done where we can listen to them and we can actually analyze what's coming out, what's the latest thing, and learn about it can be beneficial. A few of these have been fruitful. I've heard about formulas or medications that are so much better than what was out before, that are more affordable, easier to access for patients, that work better. They're genuinely just better things, better products than what was used before. And because of these free lunches, I'm able to learn about them.